I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com. I'm here in Alabama with Therese Ford. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Thank you very much. So tell us the big difference between you and your competitor.
The big difference is I'm a Democrat and she's a Republican, and right now that is a big difference. I'm more interested in fixing the budget, but not right now and not on the backs of the middle class.
And tell me about what issues you're concerned about in this race.
The big issues that I'm concerned about in this race all stem around Representative and now Vice Presidential candidate Paul Ryan's budget. That's what inspired me to run for office. The cuts to Medicare, the Social Security, where they're going to tie it to a different type of consumer price index that will actually hurt elderly seniors. The cuts to veterans programs, there's a huge cut to veterans programs. Alabama is lots of veterans come from Alabama. We have 2 military bases in the 2nd Congressional District, so veterans programs are very, very important.
And you mentioned the deficit. How do we fix that?
The president has a budget that hopes to fix it in less time than the Ryan budget does, because it doesn't fix it for 30 years.
And so talk about social media in this race. Are you using social media?
I am using social media. Facebook, my website. I'm redoing my website right now. Well, I'm not, but someone is redoing my website for me. The Facebook is what I'm using right now to get my name out and urging people to go on Facebook, send my link to their friends so that they can join us. I'm having discussions on Facebook and things like that. So yes, I am using social media.
Do you find your constituents communicate with you a lot through these networks?
They do, more than I really thought that they would. A lot of them are holding me accountable for things that I'm saying. They are contacting me, asking me questions. I'm being invited to different speaking engagements through Facebook.
Do you enjoy this dialogue with your constituents?
I do. I think it's a lot of fun. And you can get to see where they're thinking and where they're coming from with some of their comments.
And where do you stand on other fiscal issues?
Other fiscal issues, like, for instance, give me...
Like tariffs, subsidies?
Oh, tariff subsidies. I support a tax on the transactions to keep from speculating on Wall Street. That type of tax. A lot of foreign countries have that same kind of tax. I think it would work here. We used to have that tax. I believe that we need to reinstate the Glass-Steagall Act to protect us from another recession. And right now, okay.
So you're on the campaign trail a lot. You're talking to a lot of people in Alabama. What social issues are they concerned with right now?
Are you considering jobs a social issue? Because a lot of people are. And that's the big issue that a lot of people are talking about. Is we need jobs, we need good paying jobs, and then we also need job protections.
And how do we create jobs here in Alabama?
How do we create jobs in Alabama? The stimulus would have created, the infrastructure bill would have created lots of jobs in Alabama, but that was not passed by Congress. As a result, we're having to lay teachers off. I've talked to firefighters who are afraid they're going to lose their jobs, and that's really not a good plan to start laying off teachers, firefighters, police officers.
And how's your experience prepared you for running for Congress?
Well, I've done public speaking my whole life. I've done trainings. I'm teaching right now in college, so I'm not afraid to talk in front of groups. I'm also not afraid to talk about issues, and I keep up on the issues because I do teach American government, and I think that's important to make my students aware of what's going on.
And how is your campaign going right now?
Well, last Saturday was a very hectic day. I had to be in 3 different places. I was in Headland, actually going door to door talking with constituents. Then I had to go up to Eufaula. They had a grand opening of their headquarters there for the Obama for America. And then I had to be up in Birmingham for AFL-CIO dinner.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of driving. It was fun, though, but it was a lot of driving.
So where can people go out to learn more about you?
They can go to my Facebook page. They can go to my website. It's www.tfordforcongress.com.
All right. Well, thanks for meeting with us today.
Thank you for having me.